Yo, what's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Julian, and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm going to be reacting to Trevor Noah's SLAMS racist criticism of Halle Bailey in The Little Mermaid. So, before we get into this video, I want you guys to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel because y'all don't want to miss a video, especially when you hit that notification bell, and we're going to get right into it. Let's go.
Halle Bailey's casting as Ariel in the upcoming live-action remake of The Little Mermaid has continued to make headlines since the trailer was released last week during Disney's D23 Fan Expo.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Disney's latest remake has been engulfed in controversy ever since the casting of Halle was announced in 2019, with racist backlash from fans over the casting of a non-white actress to play the lead. The trailer itself became a target for internet trolls after it received 1.5 million dislikes in 2 days.
1.5 million dislikes. And it's funny because we can't even see the dislikes anymore. Like, the fact that this has that many dislikes because she's black, this is, like, honestly, this is stupid. I mean, I don't understand what's the big deal about that. Like, honestly, how can we can't just embrace each other no matter who we are, no matter what our color skin is, no matter what our religion is, ethnicity. Like, why? Like, and honestly, it takes a lot of energy to hate on somebody or to criticize someone on a negative level than it is to be positive. And the fact that she's continuing to be backlash for this just really kind of just annoys me in a way, because you know how, and I honestly felt like even with from Little Mermaid to, well, I know for Into the Spider-Verse, I know that to me did a great job of resembling the fact that anybody could wear the mask, no matter who we are as a person. And the fact that Halle is getting a lot of slack for her role as Ariel, it's just really unfortunate and sad that people to this day still hate on this young lady. That's technically, like, she's me and her, we're about the same age, and the fact that she is getting flack for her casting is just really sad. Really unfortunate.
That's just crazy. Leading the platform to disable the thumbs down button.
And The Daily Show's Trevor Noah had some really strong words for the racist backlash, slamming anyone who suggested that she looks nothing like the animated Ariel, while adding a little humor to the issue.
Actress Halle Bailey stars as Ariel in Disney's new live-action film, and she looks nothing like the animated Little Mermaid with red hair from the original 1989 classic. The trailer has received more than 1.5 million dislikes on YouTube. Then there are the ugly, racist tweets. The Little Mermaid is white, not black.
Really, people? We're doing this again? Huh? She looks nothing like they both have the tail, huh? They both have the red. She looks nothing like her. How do I even know that she's a mermaid? Once again, a bunch of internet racists are upset that a fictional character is being played by a black person. And honestly, I don't know what the big deal is. You guys realize that Nemo was black too, right? Yeah, that whole movie was about a fish who can't find his dad. Yeah, calm down. I can say that because my dad left and he's white, so who's racist now? This is so ridiculous. First of all, of course the Little Mermaid is black, all right? Everyone whose name starts with Lil is black. Lil Wayne, Lil Nas X, Lil Kim. Honestly, if you heard that there was a woman named Little Mermaid, you just assume that she's on a track with Cardi B, you know? With my wet flippers. So look, stop being ridiculous.
Literally.
It's imaginary.
Right, this is a fictional character, and y'all complaining about her not being white. Like, this is something that's made up, and y'all complaining about this. Like, for those people, if you're gonna criticize something about it, don't watch it. But if you know that you're not gonna watch it, don't watch it. But don't try and criticize and use the race card to do it.
You know, I hope this scandal doesn't overshadow the rest of the movie. The Little Mermaid is a beautiful story about a young woman changing her core identity to please a man. Let's not forget.
Oh, it's so true. It's so true.
I love him so much. Now, instead of focusing on all that backlash, let's highlight the fact that Halle is playing the second black Disney princess.
That's right, yeah. Speaking with DT Canada's own Keisha Shante at D23, the actress said the most magical part of the experience was knowing that somebody like her was getting this opportunity.
This movie would have meant so much to me as a little girl if I had the opportunity to see someone like you playing this character. What does it mean for you to play something so iconic?
Wow, it means the world for me to play a character like this. Like you said, if I would have seen a woman who's my skin color on the screen when I was little, I think it would have changed so much for me and my whole perspective on life. So the fact that I get to do this is really surreal, and I'm just so grateful, and I just hope people really love what we've brought to the film.
We also need to shine a light on this heartwarming thread that's going viral on Twitter of young black girls all over the world reacting with pure joy after seeing a princess who looks just like that.
And honestly, I want to just give Halle her flowers because she's gonna. And honestly, when this movie come out, I honestly feel like it may do Black Panther numbers. Maybe. I don't know, but I know this is gonna bring a lot of young girls, let alone young black girls, together and watch how amazing that Halle is gonna do as Ariel. And because the fact that they could say that I see myself as this character, that's just inspiration. So I just want to clap for Halle for doing something that's so inspirational, because that's something that's positive.
Why can't we see your face?
They're about to show it. Keep watching.
Oh, she's black! She's black! Yes, 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 yes!
Literally, come on. This is something that I want to see.
Oh my god! Yes! Yes! A black mermaid! Is Ariel? Is her? That's the real her?
What, baby?
She's brown like me.
Yeah, she's brown like you.
I'm so excited.
Come on, man.
We're gonna go see it when it comes out in the theater.
Yes!
I'm just gonna clap often throughout this video.
How beautiful is that?
Beautiful, beautiful. But just a reminder of how little representation was in Disney movies when you and I were growing up, right?
Absolutely.
And we're so accustomed to things changing and good things happening, and you think back then and you're just like, how?
I know.
How?
It's, I'm tired, Cheryl. Like, this is disgusting that people want to come after this film for having a black Little Mermaid lead. First and foremost.
Okay, so for those who come after, so for what y'all telling me is that watch what happens when they so if they introduce Miles Morales live action on the big screen, y'all gonna come for people for that? Because at the end of the day, even though Miles and Peter are different characters, but they still have that same character name, Spider-Man. So if they use Miles Morales as a black Hispanic character, people are still gonna backlash whoever plays the character.
Halle is incredible. She's
incredible.
She's such a great singer.
An artist.
She's an artist. She's gorgeous. She is so talented. And this is probably one of the biggest roles of her life up to this point. So to do a film like this and receive this kind of racist backlash is probably just so disheartening for her. But you know what? She is a strong woman, and there are people out there who are responding beautifully to this. We just saw those young women.
No, and I think the voices of support and the voices of encouragement and shows like ours getting out there and supporting this and showing these little girls being so excited is exactly what we need to do.
Literally.
And the hate that is out there is just, we just give it no energy.
We give it no energy. And, listen,
And I'm not even just saying black girl. I'm talking about anybody. The people that support this film. Great job. That I like to see that, because I just want everybody to just be supportive of one another, regardless. Like the world needs to do better with that. But to see this, just seeing young black girls just reacting to this, giving a lot of positive feedback to this trailer, is just beautiful and amazing. So I'm hoping when the movie comes out, there's a lot more positivity as far as the critics. And I know there's going to be some that are going to talk down on it, but at the end of the day, controversy sells. Just to be honest, I mean, we all know the controversy still plays a part in the entertainment industry, whether if it's movies or music, TV shows. So, I mean, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Listen, it's 2022 and we are still dealing with people online like this. I don't know who these people are that sit behind a computer and decide to type these nasty messages, because I don't have that in me. If I don't like something, I will just move on. I don't feel like I need to
exactly.
voice my opinion. This is a
if you're not gonna watch it, just don't say. Just move away from it. Maybe it's not for everybody. Just move on and just going on with your day.
Mermaid. Mermaid can be any shape, size, or color.
Literally.
Yes, maybe you saw The Little Mermaid and you loved The Little Mermaid for all of your life growing up.
But how important is it for little girls and boys to see themselves in someone or in a character? Like, it is incredibly important, and we need to get this right. And I feel like it's going in the right direction, and that's what we need to be celebrating here.
Definitely. And,
sure.
you know, just speaking for myself, and I'm obviously, as a queer person, I didn't see that representation
That's right.
on screen
That's
growing
right.
up. And we're starting to see those things now, and it just warms my heart that, you know, queer kids like myself have certain things to look up to and feel like, okay, I'm going to be okay. I see myself out there. You know,
We need to do better.
we need to do better.
We need to do better, but it is moving.
And just
not fast enough.
It's not
moving.
it's not moving fast enough. And you know, it's just funny because where was the outrage like this when Jake Gyllenhaal was playing the Prince of Persia, you know, or Emma Stone was playing an Asian American? They've apologized since for those roles and kind of whitewashing, but there wasn't this kind of backlash or outrage for that casting. It just makes me sad because this is a black woman, and this is the society that we live in right now.
And also, even just Trevor made the joke about, you know, it's such a great story about how a woman gives up everything for a man. There were a lot of, and I love me Disney, like I do, I love them, but I think some of the stories they're a problem, and even just the messages that were out there for little girls back in the day, not great.
Nope.
Or for children, not great.
Nope.
But we didn't think past, you know, the cartoon and the frilliness, and it was all fed in a very like a package. But I do think, you know, Disney's doing a lot of great things and making great changes, and we need to keep pushing in that direction and moving, because kids deserve to be seen, and kids deserve to be heard and felt that they're important.
Yeah.
So.
Amy V says, I think the most of their reaction comes from their parents. It's important to talk to your children about racism, but I think the division between white and black in the States is way worse in the U.S. You know, I don't know if that's true. We have a lot of our own issues within this country as well. I think everybody everywhere should be having conversations with their children
Oh, absolutely.
and their loved ones regarding race, sexuality, all of these types of things, because we're all on this planet together, and that's not going to change ever.
Exactly.
But also, isn't that kind of great?
It is great.
Isn't that kind of great?
We all live
It
on the
is
same
great.
planet
Makes us great, I
regardless.
think.
Yeah, somebody says, Filani says, wait until there's a non-binary Disney prince. I would love to see it.
Let's go.
Let's do it. I am game for that.
Yes.
But you know what? Halle is going to kill this role. Just that little snippet that we've seen of her in the trailer.
So fun.
It's so fun. I'm sold. I will be in that theater. I
Same.
hope you will too.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Halle because the fact that she's able to stay professional while all of this negativity is going on with this movie, I give her that for being a strong young woman. Just for not, lashing out, because I know that there are certain entertainers and actors that will probably respond in a way that's unprofessional just to get stuff off their chest. And I believe that because honestly, she is definitely one of the nicest people in the world, like as far as in the entertainment world. But the fact that she's keeping it professional and just remaining positive that she's gonna do a good job with this role is really inspiring, especially for a lot of the young, especially people from the new generation. So, and the fact that even with like they said with certain other roles, with Emma Stone and Jake Gyllenhaal playing Prince of Persia and an Asian character, they don't get the same slack as Halle is getting for Little Mermaid. And honestly, they all, like the Little Mermaid, they're all fictional characters. We know at the end of the day, the fictional characters will never be beat. Like, I don't understand why people are just coming for this movie, and it's just unfortunate that they're still getting hate for this. Like, this is just unbelievable. Like, honestly, I hope that one day people will understand. For those who are backlashing this movie, will come to realize that this movie isn't bad, despite these. And plus, I feel like people kind of get it twisted between remakes and live action. Like, I feel like a remake is just it's something that's already original, but with a different twist to it. Live action is just basically taking something that's copy and paste. The way I look at it, y'all might think differently, but I know there's a difference between remake and live action. But yeah, so that's gonna be the end of this video. So like I said before, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.